Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here at Sweet Green, but let me do a quick little recap here while we have a second. Started pretty early, went to McDonald's twice, went to Silver Diners twice, then we went to Target. My first shift ended. I went to McDonald's twice before it ended, and then it started again. So here we are. Now we do have our first, I guess, lunch order here from Sweet Green. Nothing crazy, but the last 20 minutes have been kind of slow, but you know what? It's all good, no complaints. We're gonna go into lunchtime with basically, I don't know, 40 bucks, something like that. But the order is not ready, so that's always fun. Oh man.
Good morning.
Anyways, we'll see you guys back in the Dashmobile. Alrighty guys, giving you some different views here real quick before you see my ugly mug. We got the order picked up, and honestly, I think this one will be a banger. I had no idea. The guy gave me 2 gigantic bags. Now we're 9 minutes away, or 3 miles. But basically, we had a pretty decent morning. You know, went to Mickey D's, McDonald's. You can't go wrong with McDonald's for breakfast. I'm surprised I didn't get a single Chick-fil-A offer, because Chick-fil-A is, you know, breakfast king in my area, you know. But yeah, we didn't get any Chick-fil-A, which is, I thought was kind of surprising. Then Silver Diner twice. A bunch of garbage in between, of course. Target. The one from Target was actually pretty good. And it was funny because it was my first order that had a bunch of like pet stuff. Cat food, cat supplies. And that one, man, I ended up talking to the customer because they didn't have the food she wanted. And I feel like people can be really finicky and really, you know, special when it comes to their pet. So I called her, you know, we figured it out, drop it off, $2 tip. I was like, wow. But it was paying like $17.25 or whatever it said. So, you know, I really can't complain too much, I guess. But yeah, so I think if I'm not mistaken, which, you know, I might be because I forgot how much the first shift ended at. I want to say after this order, we're going to be at least, if not at 50, then we're going to surpass 50 bucks, I think. But, you know, had a great day yesterday. Hopefully you guys caught the Rideshare Rodeo's Monday show. I was a co-host. It was great. It was a 150th episode, which, you know, obviously wasn't on purpose for me to be on there for that, but, you know, it was awesome for me. Great experience, great time. But yeah, now today the goal, man, I'm feeling ambitious, guys. $250. You know, I think we can do that. We started early enough where we should be able to make that happen, but then you never know. Just because we started early does not mean anything. Hopefully we can make that a reality. Right now, we are currently sitting at, let me read you guys my stats. Let me also take a screenshot here, just because I think it's important. We're sitting at a 4.93 customer rating, 8% acceptance rating, 98% completion, 96 on time, and we're sitting at 17,812 deliveries. So I'm estimated, but at some point next week, I think we're gonna hit the 18,000 delivery milestone, which is insane, because I had no idea that I could even, you know, when I first started doing this, I had no idea that could even happen, you know. I mean, when I first started doing this, I had no idea I was gonna do it for so long, to be honest. But anyways, let's get this order dropped off. I'm pretty sure it's a banger. It's going to an office building of some sort. The address does not look familiar. It is handed to me, but again, it's a bunch of food, a lot of food here. So hopefully it's a banger, but if not, we'll at least get $7.25. I took it because I hadn't done anything for the last 25-30 minutes or so. I was literally falling asleep in the car. So yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so we're actually pulling up. This is actually going to this Audi, like, I don't know if it's the headquarters, it's up a corporate office. I've been here, but not recently. And it's always a pain in the butt, but I was hoping to catch like some nice Audis. Typically they have a bunch of, like, you know, I don't want to say show cars, but a bunch of maybe like prototypes or really like newer cars that you haven't really seen on the road. They usually have them in this really nice roundabout, but I haven't seen any. You know, you got the nice German flag here, Volkswagen visitor parking, but we're not even gonna park because you know, we're gonna go on the roundabout. But yeah, Volkswagen Group of America, that's what it is. Yeah, but typically they used to have like a nice, you see in the middle section right here, they used to have a bunch of cars there. But I guess not anymore. So anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off and it had a $31 payout. Let's go. We're sitting at $75.61. Not a bad way to start the shift, of course. I mean, technically not to start the shift, but to start the lunch portion of my shift. Now, when the order came in, you guys saw it. I mean, I put the screenshot. It was showing what, 725, like 3.9 miles or something. Yeah, no, 725, one item, 3.1 miles. That's what I saw. That's what I saw, and that's what I took, because I've been sitting there for forever, right? And then look at this order here that I got after dropping the order off. Just to show you that not all catering orders are good. Look at this one here from Carababas. First of all, Carababas sucks. Extremely slow. Shows 3 items, 21.4 miles for an $18.36 payout. Going all the way into Washington, D.C. Who's going to take that? I feel like someone's going to think, oh, it's a catering order, it's got to be a banger. Not necessarily. Plus, when you see a payout like that, $18.36, that's all you're going to get. Trust me. Trust me. Whew. Anyway, it's currently 11 o'clock on the dot, and we're sitting almost at 100. Not really, but you know, a lot closer than I usually am when 11 o'clock hits. So hopefully we can get a couple of decent offers. Whew, man, I think we're going to have a great day. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we just took our next order here from Chick-fil-A. Now, normally, I stay away from Chick-fil-A's during lunchtime, but I think lunch is just getting started, so I think it's early enough that the order should be ready. Showing 6:25. I think it's like 2.1 miles, nothing too crazy. So hopefully the food's ready. This Chick-fil-A is usually pretty good. And I say usually because, you know, it means not always. So hopefully the food will be ready. Let's see what happens. Just picking up an order for Katie. Yeah, thank you. Okay, cool, no problem. Thank you. So we ended up waiting a few minutes here for the order from Chick-fil-A. Nothing too crazy. Now we're back in the Dashmobile, only 5 minutes away. So yeah, I think normally I stay away from Chick-fil-A's during lunchtime, but I think it's early enough that it was fine. It was fine. So hopefully after this we get more orders. Gas is finally under $4 here for the first time in a long time. So, you know, hopefully it continues to go in that direction, because for a while, man, gas was way too expensive. Way too expensive. Let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off. It ended up being $7.25, and that was about 3-4 minutes ago, and since then, we have not received a single offer. Are they being sent to the top dashers in my area? Perhaps. I don't know. You know, that's just speculation, but I guess in theory, if they're a top dasher, they should get preference, right? So maybe someone should have gotten a preference for that order that was $7.25 that came to me instead. That ended up being a banger. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like anyone that tells you that they know the algorithm is just wrong. Because I feel like nobody knows the algorithm except for DoorDash themselves. You know, all I can tell you is take good offers. You know, make sure that it makes sense on the surface. Don't do DoorDash any favors. Don't be taking $2-3 orders. You know, unless you absolutely have to. If your market, if you can't schedule and you can't dash now, and that's what you need to do. You need to be top dasher. Then cool, I get it. You know. Luckily for me, I'm still able to schedule at 3 p.m. for the following week here for Reston. Ooh, we're getting an order and it's garbage. Because here in Reston, like most areas, I'm assuming you have to schedule. I have to schedule. Now, if I go to Tyson's, it's always basically busy there, so I could just dash now, which is always, it's a nice option to have. But I'm liking Reston more now, you know. But if I wake up late one day and there's no schedule, I know that I can just go to Tyson's and we'll still make some money, you know. Different orders over there, like, you know, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, some other kind of banger orders, you know, Cheesecake Factory, P.F. Chang's, restaurants that are not necessarily here, but, you know, we can still make that money here. So, anyways, let me make my way back here to the town center and we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty, guys, we just got our next order here from North Italia, $6.25. I think it's like going 2 miles, maybe. One item, nothing crazy. But again, just to keep it going, after this, we are gonna be, I think, almost at like $90. So that's pretty good. And just to clarify, I'm not throwing shade at anyone or anything. If Top Dasher works for you, hey, no problem. But to go out and say that you know the algorithm and you know things for a fact when you don't, that's just not cool, in my opinion, you know? But again, everyone does things differently, and whatever works for you, no problem. But just like I don't push my beliefs on someone, don't push those things on me, you know? Anyways, hopefully the food's ready here, North Italia. I think it'll be ready. I don't think it'll be that busy here for lunch, but I guess you never know. Whew, man, hopefully you guys are enjoying the pickup action. It is a lot more fun. It does give me more footage, but it also can make things a little more difficult sometimes. But it's all good. Ooh, I see an order. Is that it? Let's see. Hey, it's for Aaliyah. Perfect. Cool. Alrighty, guys. So we were in and out of North Italia. I do have the drink here. Didn't even know I had a drink because it just says one item for me, so that's kind of annoying. But no worries. In and out. Perfect. We'll see you guys back in the Dashmobile. Alrighty, guys, we're back here in the Dashmobile. We're only 4 minutes away, or 1.5 miles from the drop-off. And you know what? It doesn't even seem busy. And sometimes when you don't seem busy is when you're the busiest. I mean, right now, I'm just trying to be as active as possible, because if I park, I feel like, man, it's a wrap, you know? Because we know at some point I'm going to park. Maybe not now, maybe in 20 minutes, an hour and a half, 2 hours, I don't know. But I'm trying to stay as active as possible, taking good offers. I'm not looking here for, just bangers. But if they come, they come. Oh, man. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty, guys, so we were getting back to the town center looking for a parking spot when I got this offer from Potbelly. Not the Potbelly I'm literally next to, but the Potbelly like 10-15 minutes away, or more like 10 minutes. But I took it right away, mainly because it said 21 items. 21 items, showing a payout of $9.25, and I don't know exactly where it's going, but I have a feeling that it's going to a business, just based on the map drop off. I'm trying to look at the items here. Let's see if I can look at the subtotal. Let me see. $182 subtotal. So that's, should be a banger in theory. So hopefully the food's ready. This Potbelly, it's hit or miss. Every time I go there, they don't have staff, but I haven't been there in a while, so maybe they'll be ready when we get there. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, so we got to the Potbelly and I walked in, and the line was so long. I already knew I was gonna wait, but I did get there like 10 minutes early, so we actually didn't wait that long, only like 5 minutes past the pickup time. So now we're back on the road. It looks like a lot of food, and I triple checked with the guy because at the same time, he only gave me one bag and then some shakes, but I think it's because the other Potbelly, they put them in boxes. When you put things in boxes, it makes it seem like there's more. You know what I mean? You just put them in bags. So we'll see what happens. We're only 7 minutes away. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off, and it was another banger. If I'm not mistaken, it was paying like $36, I think. So now we're sitting at like $125, $126 for the entire dash. It's only $12.18. So we're definitely getting lucky with some bangers. Whew, what a day, what a day. The new problem was the UPS took me to the rear of the building, and the guy was on the other side, so I had to walk around. And he asked me, hey, is everything in here? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I was like, yeah. That's the only bag they gave me. The straws are here, blah, 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 blah. So hopefully everything's in there. I mean, it's not my fault if it's not, Now we're basically 15 minutes away here from the town center. We're going to pass a bunch of different restaurants. So hopefully we get something. We'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty, guys, we're back at Chick-fil-A, and I definitely don't come here for lunch, but so the offer is $6.25, 2 miles. Hard to pass up since I wasn't getting anything. So I'm hoping that they're on their game. The drive-through line is always looped around the building. You can't see it, but this is the exit. The drive-through's on the other side, of course. So hopefully the food is ready. It's not a big order or anything, so we'll see what happens. Alrighty, guys, we got the order picked up. It was not the smoothest experience. I walked in there, and the problem is where the to-go counter is, They also do the refills. They also do the mobile orders for their own customers. So I literally got ignored for like about 45 seconds, and then they finally gave me the order. But you know, no big deal. It's just annoying. Now we're only 3 minutes away. Let's go. All right, guys. So we got the order dropped off from Chick-fil-A, and then we got this one right here, $13 payout from Poke Hub and Sweet Green, going like 3.8 miles. No brainer. 13 bucks. Absolutely. I'm gonna try and show you guys how close these restaurants are to each other. Hopefully the food's ready. Go ahead. All right. You're welcome. Undress. Perfect. Yeah, so the food was ready. Poke places in my experience are always super fast. So you can see we got a Tesla here. Shout out to Driven Dad. We got the Dash Mobile right there. Let's go ahead and put this in the back. Put that in the whip. Let's go. So let me show you guys how close Poke Hub and Sweet Green are. Let's see here. But yeah, we're having a fantastic day. No complaints. But what I've been watching in between orders, and I did it mostly for breakfast, is this new movie came out on Netflix, on Hulu. Prey is like a prequel to the Predator movie, like the whole series. It's really good. I just finished it, and I was like, wow, this movie should have been in the movie theaters. Honestly, it should have. I don't know why it didn't, but it's interesting. Look at the level of wealth here we see in Northern Virginia, just casually. What is that? Is that a Ferrari? It is a Ferrari. Just chilling, just parked there, street parking, like it's no big deal. It's not crazy. Anyways, we're almost here. Yo, this Challenger or Charger, whatever it is, it's been here for like a week. I'm surprised I haven't towed it yet. But yeah, now we're gonna go to Sweet Green. Sweet Green, again, the food's always ready. I mean, usually. So I don't want to say that and then we get there and the food's not ready, you know. But we're basically like 30 seconds away. So I guess I just wanted to show you that perspective of how close the restaurants are. You're gonna be careful though, because if I'm not, this video is gonna be like 45 minutes long, and that's not cool. Although I do see some comments that people do enjoy the longer videos, and I have nothing against it. It's just I feel like most people don't like super long videos, if that makes any sense. But you know, it is what it is. We're gonna keep it, you know, organic, fluid, and if it's long, it is what it is. So as you guys can see right here, the Sweet Green is on the left side. So you guys see this little to-go parking, this curbside parking, that's where everybody parks. And that's where we had the issue here with the security guy that one time. This is where everybody parks. I know it says no parking and it's a yellow, you know, for the throwaway zone or whatever, but that's where everybody parks. Everybody parks there. So it's kind of like, why single me out, you know? Anyways, we're here at Sweet Green. Let's go. Hopefully the food's ready. Let's see. Aha, perfect. And the food was ready. Bam. There's Uncle Julius right there. The food is ready. It's actually pretty big, so this could be a, you know, a hidden tip in here. But anyways, we're walking over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the hot bag. See you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we got both orders dropped off. Both of them, especially the one from Sweet Green, was a banger. It went from $13 to $24.64, if I'm not mistaken. And now, after dropping this order off, look at the order we just got here from Safeway, a $30 payout. I think it's going maybe 5 or 6 miles. Whew. We are killing it today, guys. Today, $300, no matter what. We're gonna make that happen. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we're here at Safeway for our next order. Hopefully it won't take too long. It's a decent order. I mean, it's a bunch of produce, but you know, your boy's an expert now, you know, but Soda should be proud. So hopefully we can get this shot for in less than 15 minutes. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we got the order shot for, dropped it off, $25 base pay, $5 tip. I think this might be one of the highest base pays that I've seen in a long time. So after that, we made it back to the town center. I was waiting, just chilling. And then we got this order from Chick-fil-A, $7, 3 miles. We jumped on it. I think after this, we're gonna be around 190 something, I think. Or at least in the 190s. So, you know, baby stepping into $200. We're having an absolutely awesome day. I really think we should be able to do 300, honestly. With the kind of day we're having, unless it just dies somehow, 300 is definitely a must. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we get the order dropped off from Chick-fil-A. Now we're sitting at like 193 with some change, I think, or 194. We're pulling into the garage. It's super hot. There's no parking spots in the shade, and it's really slow. It's really slow, and I'm sleepy. Worst combination that could possibly happen. So I'm really hoping that we get anything that's remotely decent so I can take it and not fall asleep. We're so close to $200. We're so close to having probably one of our better days in a long time. So hopefully we can make that happen. We'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty guys, we were just chilling here, literally about to fall asleep. I was actually going to edit a video that way it wouldn't fall asleep, but that was not working. I was literally falling asleep. So when this one came along here from Sweet Green, $6.25, I think it's 3 miles, decent order. Plus, we know that it's gonna be ready. We know Sweet Green's around the corner. So, ooh, hold on, this car's also leaving as I was pulling out. So I'm gonna let her pull out first. That's where I can't see her, but she's right in front of me. Alrighty. But yeah, the slow times came in at the same time that I was getting sleepy, so that's never a good combination. But you know, we obviously can't keep up the incredible pace we had. At some point it is going to slow down, and I think right now it's that time. So that's why I want to take everything and anything that I possibly can to stay as active as possible, because if we don't, whew, man, this great day can go down the toilet real quick. And you're probably thinking, no, there's no way. Like, you know, you'll have basically already $200. And I'm like, yeah. And in theory, we should have no problem doing 300. We still got like 5 hours left of dash time. But you never know. I'm actually on the wrong side of the road here, so I'm just going to have to make a U-turn and then park the car by the Uncle Julio's. Unless there is some parking spots over here, which in that case, I'll definitely park right here. And I think there is a spot. Nice. There's 2 spots, actually. That's what's up. Perfect. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty, we're gonna go get this order picked up. We'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, after doing the order from Sweet Green, we got an order from On the Border. I hate going to On the Border, but it was a good offer, $8.25. Great for the slow time. So we got that order dropped off. Then we got an order from Chipotle. Got that one dropped off. And then we got this order right here that honestly, I was really on the fence, but I think it's gonna be a banger. I think it's there's a small risk here, but it's from Fentai, 9 items, 7.4 miles, $12. I'm thinking this is a banger. I'm thinking it's a banger. Let me see if I can see the subtotal over here. $108 subtotal. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking it's a banger. We're currently sitting around $218 if I'm not mistaken. So you know, we did what we could, but it got really slow. And then I was like, you know what, the video's gonna be kind of long. So I was like, let me not record every single order, you know, but just keep track, and then we can talk about it in a small recap, which is what I just did. So hopefully it picks up, and hopefully we have a great dinner so we can get to $300. I still think it's possible, although it's 4:30 and we're dashing until 7:30. So we got 3 hours left to get to 300. Let's go. Alrighty guys, here we are in Fentai in Great Falls. Looks like a house, but that's Fentai right there next to a real estate place. It is prompting me to make sure that I have my catering bag, which we do. Pickup time is 4:56. It's 4:44, so we might be 10 minutes early. Who knows? Let's see. Is it okay if I grab it? Cool, thank you. The order is ready. See you guys in the car. Alrighty guys, as you saw, we got the food picked up here from Fentai. It was raining, and we're 5 minutes away, or 1.5 miles from the drop off. Now, do we think it's a banger? Do you guys think it's a banger? Would you have risked it like I did? I don't know why, but when I saw it, I'm like, it just looked like a banger to me. but I feel like it was kind of far, you know, because I was far away from the restaurant simply. But I think it's gonna be worth it. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. Worst case scenario, we're gonna be sitting around like almost 2:30, I think. But I'm thinking it's gonna be more than that. Hopefully, I'm right. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off. Look at this scenery right here. They have a huge. This is the driveway. Look at all this land. Wow, beautiful house. Ended up being, I think, $20. So I would consider that a banger for sure, especially at the time of the day that the order came in at. So it's 4:56 in the afternoon, basically 5 o'clock, and we are sitting at, I think, just shy of $240. But this is kind of strange though. This is a one-lane road. So I feel like either they don't have a whole lot of traffic, or I don't know why they would have built it like that. But yeah, it's literally down the street from the restaurant. She said that a lot of people get lost because the GPS takes you to like the rear of the house. So that included me, like literally. Like I was like, where am I going? So we have to backtrack, all that stuff. But yeah, look at the scenery, man. I feel like I'm like entering Jurassic Park or something. All these trees. Saw a couple of deer earlier. It's just so different up here. This is just a lot of wealth, you know. But you know, shout out to her for tipping, because some people, even though they're wealthy, they don't tip. So hopefully after this, we get another order. We're actually gonna stop by 7-Eleven here because I need like an energy drink. I need like a little pick me up because I'm feeling pretty tired. So we're gonna just stop by and get something. Kind of hoping that we get another order. There's a lot of like fancy restaurants up here, you know. So I'm kind of hoping that we get something from one of them while I'm still here. But if we don't, you know, it is what it is. We'll drive back to the town center. It's only like a 12-minute drive. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys some different type of views right here. What's it called? But yeah, no, I'm still super happy with the way the shift is going. I think even the slow times from 2 to 4 weren't that slow. But definitely, like, I started getting sleepy as it was getting slower. I think even without wanting to, I still think I took like a small like power nap or something, you know, maybe like a 15-minute nap without really missing anything, because, you know, I have my headphones and the driver utility helper app. So even if I did miss something, even if I did get paused, I would get unpaused right away. So shout out to Gary, Gary'sApps.com, DUH. That's what I use for all the screenshots. And it's for Android only. So if you guys have an Android, check it out. It's a really great app. Man, look at that. It took us about 2 minutes to get out of there, but it's a beautiful, beautiful road. Let's see. Well, anyways, guys, let me get back here to reality, because right now we're still up in Great Falls, and we'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty, guys, so we are driving back here to the town center. We got an order from On the Border. Now, On the Border and I, we got a little toxic relationship. They're not very fast. I'm kind of impatient with them. I get there, the food is actually ready. And I was like, whoa. I mean, I took it because it was $7.50, a couple of items. I think it was going like 3 miles, maybe that, or maybe a little bit less. We just got it dropped off and it became $9.75. So now we are sitting just shy of $2.50. Just like that. It's 5:42. I think it's gonna be close. Hopefully we get a couple of bangers here to take it home, to you know, get over that $300 home, which I haven't done in a while. It's been a while. I'm trying to think when was the last time I had a $300 kind of day, and I can't remember. So it's been a while for sure. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty, guys, we're having a rough start to this dinner shift. It's already 6 o'clock. It's kind of slow, but we did pick up our next order here from North Italia, 625, less than a mile. I just took it for one because it's a great order. But before this, nothing but crickets. So after this, we'll at least be over 250 if I'm not mistaken, which is awesome. But I really want to hit 300 by 7:30, and we have an hour and a half. It's not looking likely, but we'll see. Anything can happen. But regardless, not a bad way to start the week. It's Tuesday anyways. Tuesdays typically are slow, so I'm not entirely sure what happened today, but we'll take it. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off. Now we're sitting around 256 with some change. So, you know, we're baby stepping it to 200, to 300. Now, are we going to run out of time? It's possible, but even if we don't hit it, I think today's been a success for sure. So then we're just gonna park and wait for the next best thing. If it's 625, 3 miles, I'm doing it because it's an order that I can probably finish fairly quickly. So yeah, I think not all 625s are created equal, just like not all miles are equal. You know what I mean? So anyways, let me park and then we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, we just picked up our next order here from Chipotle. $7 payout, like 2.5 miles. And yes, definitely slowed down a lot. So I'm just trying to make the best of it. At least we hit the initial goal of 250, which is what I said early, right? When I first started working, I said, hey, I'm feeling ambitious. I think 250, we can do it. We did it. Then I thought maybe 300, and I guess technically it's still possible, but highly unlikely, you know? But overall, a great way to start the week, a great Tuesday. I'm hoping that we can keep it up. Maybe tomorrow, another 250 plus kind of day. That would be awesome, you know? Hopefully you guys are doing well. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, I think we just picked up what might be our last order of the day, again from Chipotle, showing $6.75 for the payout. I think it's going just under 3 miles if I'm not mistaken, but it's kind of big. It's a lot of items, so this could be a little bit more, but if it's not, we're at least gonna finish, if I'm not mistaken, around $270, which is pretty good. I mean, $270 doing food delivery, a little bit of grocery shopping, it's great, you know? So I'm hoping that we can squeeze one more in because it's already 6:55. So yeah, we're kind of running out of time. I'm hoping that we can do one more to get maybe past 275. But we'll see. We'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off and I had a $9.44 payout. So Chipotle's been coming in through clutch the last 30 minutes or so. Now we're sitting around, let me just do some mental math real quick. I think around $273 if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So we can squeeze one more order, but it's already 7 o'clock. It's 7:05 actually. So yeah, it's gonna be tight. If we can get something in the next 30 seconds and the food's ready and it's going in the right direction, I could do it. But I don't know, regardless, it's been a pretty successful day. Hopefully you guys had a banger type of day like I did. Whew, exactly what we needed to, you know, make sure that we're gonna hit this goal by the end of August, maybe surpass it. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and be like Levi and do 6,000 in a month. I'm gonna go back and look, but I'm pretty confident that there was a month during the height of COVID. I'm pretty sure if I can load up my Gridwise, that I think I made like $8,000, and I could not believe it. I was having like 350 days back to back to back. Like it was nothing. Way before I started the channel. I wish I would have started the channel back then. It's crazy the type of money that I was able to make with DoorDash, and I still think the amount of money that I make, it's good money. It's good money. It's really good money. But you know, you gotta put in the work, and I get it. I live in a great market, so not all markets are the same. But I feel like if you have that drive within you to grind, you know, to put the effort out, you can still make a good amount of money. I feel like regardless of the market, it might be a little bit harder because the orders might not be there, but I still think you can make a good amount of money. So if you guys are watching this and you're on the fence about dashing, just give it a shot. Don't quit your day job though, but give it a shot. Maybe try it out on your days off or on the weekend. Just give it a shot. As long as you're not taking, you know, $3 orders, $4 orders, $2 orders, I think you'll make something, you know? So anyways, let me make my way towards my job, but I'm gonna pass a bunch of restaurants. Now, if we pass, I wanna say like the Outback, I'm gonna probably just end my dash, because after the Outback, there really isn't much there. And then we can go ahead and just talk about the numbers. So hopefully we'll see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Alrighty guys, it's 7:17. We just passed the Outback. We didn't get any more orders, but we're gonna finish the dash here at a pretty respectable, I think, great $274.25. We completed 22 orders, declining 209. Say it with me, guys. Garbage orders for sure. We're online for 12 hours and 36 minutes. It was a long day for sure. We drove 125 miles. It's probably the most I've driven in a long time. I think most days I drive way under 100, but we did also almost make $300. You know what I mean? Averaging $21.77 an hour. We had a nice 12 $5.47 average for the orders. We got lucky with some bangers. We had a $30 shopping order, so yeah, definitely some orders definitely helped. But you know, you guys were here for all of it, so it's not like I was getting bangers left and right. There was a lot of grinding, a lot of taking good, decent offers just to keep it moving, and that's what we did. Great day, man. Hopefully tomorrow we can do a repeat. I'm not gonna dash as early. Probably gonna dash maybe like around 9 or so, but maybe 9:30. We'll see. It all depends on how I feel. You know, if I feel tired, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna risk it out here for like a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along to today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. Whew, what a day. We'll see you guys on the next video. Stay safe. Peace.